హలో హాయ్ వెల్కమ్ టు TV9. ఒకరు మ్యూజిక్ కంపెనీకే రారాజు, మరొకరు మ్యూజిక్కే మహారాజు. ఇక వీరిద్దరూ కలిస్తే తగ్గేదేలే. గ్లోబల్ మ్యూజిక్ రికార్డ్స్ ని బద్దలు కొట్టే వీరి మ్యూజిక్ చేస్తున్న మ్యాజిక్ గురించి తెలుసుకుందాం. సో ఐ హావ్ విత్ మీ ద టీ సిరీస్ చైర్మన్ అండ్ మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ Bhushan Kumar and our own Devi Prasad, the DSP.
Hi Andy, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Fine. First of all, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you very much.
I think Bhushan ji, I think you've been in this industry for so long, and your music company is number one in the country. And what do you see at Pushpa? The records it's breaking. It's like, I think it's like out of the box. It's like reaching so many places. People are like just hooked to the songs. How do you feel about this whole thing?
See, I feel very, very excited and happy about it because, normally he always composed great music, but, the music is stuck to the Tollywood only or the Tollywood audience only. But this time when the Hindi music came to us and, one phone call from him, because I know him from last 10 years, saying, Bhushan Garu, na?
Bhushan Garu, but I call you Bhushan ji.
I just learned the word
Bhushan Garu.
Okay, it is called with respect. So he told me that please promote this music. It's great and it will be loved by the Bollywood audience. And that time I heard the songs properly and I said yes, it has potential to take it to that level. What we can do, because we having a world's #1 channel on YouTube and the footprints all over the world for the music on all the OTT platforms and everything. We get the best placements and everything. So I took that thing what he told me, and it's not only because of telling him, because the music deserved that. When I heard the Hindi versions, normally Hindi versions people just make for the heck of it, but this time it was made with that kind of thing in mind. It should work pan India. So that's the reason. Means it worked in Tamil, it worked in Malayalam, it worked in Hindi, and today I'm very proud and happy, and I'm sure he also is. He's very happy.
Of course.
Even I spoke to Allu Arjun. He was also very, very happy. Because everybody loves, because in Telugu they are superstars. The music works big time, but when it works in a different market, a different language working in a different market, and that too is. Now we have overtaken Telugu music.
Yes.
Of Pushpa in Hindi from Telugu, we have overtaken. So that's a big achievement. So I'm
but
also very
Bhushan ji, you know what, Bhushan ji, DSP is a darling to all of us. I mean, we Telugu people, we just love him like anything. His music, there's not a single day that each one of us, I mean, the day doesn't end without DSP's song. Some song, somewhere, either here in our car or in our house or somewhere or the other. It just bangs on. So that is DSP for all of us.
So now you should be happy, because now your DSP has become a pan India, pan world rock star music composer. And
thank you. So look who's saying the dawn of the country saying.
I know.
So I'm very excited about him, because see, I know him from last 10 years. We have not worked that much, but we have shared a very good connection between each other. And I've always loved his songs and all, always loved his melodies, the way he composes the songs and all. And we have always thought that we should, come in, we should do a lot more work in Bollywood and all.
Yeah.
But now I think the time has come, the way we are planning to do things together, whether it's Bollywood music, Tollywood music, pan India music, his singles as singer. So everything is in our plan now, and we'll be taking that to next level, and you will see lot of DSP, pan India DSP now.
But you know what, as a person who's now interviewing both of you, I just love this frame, you both sitting together side by side. One person is like, he's the dawn of music company, and another one is like our rock star who's a Maharaja of music, and you both sitting side by side, and
He will be jealous today.
The treat.
The music composers.
Could be.
Yes,
Actually, everybody is saying that, no, even if we spoke to someone before this and they also said, sir, we just love this frame.
yeah, it's like
And
amazing.
the sync is we didn't even plan anything. Like, I just came in black and he's also in black.
I
And
know.
I was, sir, we are in sync, I said. And you know what? One funny thing I'll say, his iMac and the light behind, it is the exact same setup that I have in my studio to do Zoom interviews. And I said, sir, ye sync kya hai, sir? And the biggest thing of both of us is I respect him so much and love him so much because he loves his father so much. And you know about my father and me, that I don't need to tell you. So Mick tells kada already. So that is a great connect, you know, a son who makes his father's dreams come true. I think even to have that chance, even to have that opportunity itself is a blessing. So
Absolutely.
that's what I feel. Name తీసుకున్న ప్రతి award, ప్రతి song, ప్రతి ఇది, everything is like dedication to my father. Like that, even after Bhushanji became Bhushanji, you know, he's the, like you said, he's the dawn of the music industry all over the country, and he's the biggest. He owns the biggest channel, music YouTube channel, and name a record and he owns it. But what I respect and love about him is he always puts first his father's name, Bhushan Kumarji, and here there's a big picture, like how in my studio when you enter a big picture of my father. So that is I think that is a connect between us. It's not about.
Oh, actually, you know what, DSP Garu, we've as kids, you know, I still remember Gulshan Ji's T series means it's like, you know, mind blowing songs, you know, right from Ashiki, Sajan, I mean, that Nadeem Shravan, Gulshan Kumar, that combo. I think now we should again recreate DSP and Bhushan Kumar.
Thank you.
We need
Actually, the biggest thing is Gulshan Ji was not. He was a trendsetter, not just a businessman or not just an audio company. He was a trendsetter who showed people that music will sell so much. Because I have, even before, when I was a very small kid itself, I heard a lot of stories about him. That's how I, you know, my respect for him grew. And then after, when he's taking it forward, then now he's a trendsetter. So it's not an easy thing, you know. Then father and son both being trendsetters is something that you know, very rarely happens. And
you both
I
are
think, every move of yours, your father's blessings are there with you.
Yes,
like how I feel it. Like, I think that is your power.
Always.
And you both are at the
Once
same age.
I was so touched. I want to tell him this on the media. I was so touched when you, in memory of your father, you did a song, and then with Hrithik Roshan and all that dedicated. I was so touched because even I composed a song for my father, Nanak Premto, which became a kind of what do you call? It became an anthem for fathers.
Okay.
All over every kid, every son, every daughter, they dedicate that song. Because when I lost my father, I made that song, and that became like an anthem. Even now, anybody who wants to dedicate a song to their father, they do that. I think maybe in our combination, we should remake that song in Hindi now, maybe just for Father's Day or something, just to dedicate to fathers. I wrote that song only for my father.
Devi garu, I have a question for you, Miku. See, actually, I want to ask in Telugu for my Telugu audience, but
you can, please.
But keeping Bhushan Garu in mind, I think I should talk in English.
No, you can.
You ask, I'll translate.
You can.
Okay, Devi garu, first asalu Pushpa songs, అసలు ఇక్కడ తెలుగులోనే అసలు మొత్తం బాక్సులు బద్దలైపోయాయి. మొత్తం అసలు రిలీజ్ అవ్వటం ఏంటి, నైట్ కే మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూస్. ఇట్స్ లైక్ గోయింగ్ ప్లేసెస్. అండ్ అసలు టీ సిరీస్ ని అప్రోచ్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళ ద్వారా ఇది నేషనల్ లెవెల్, ఇంటర్నేషనల్ లెవెల్ కి మ్యూజిక్ ని తీసుకువెళ్ళాలి అన్న ఆ థాట్ అసలు ఎప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఎవరికి వచ్చింది, మీకేనా లేకపోతే హూ గాట్ దట్ ఐడియా ఫస్ట్, యు నో, గో త్రూ టీ సిరీస్?
Yeah, once ఇది pan Indian film గా చేస్తున్నాం అన్న వెంటనే I was the one who started. నేనే ఫస్ట్ అది వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడమాట. అప్పుడు పాన్ ఇండియా చేస్తున్నప్పుడు దెన్ యూ షుడ్ హావ్ టోల్డ్ మీ కదా, నేను భూషణ్ గారితో మాట్లాడి ఉంటాను కదా అనేది. బట్ బై దెన్ దే హ్యాడ్ ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్టెడ్ ఆఫ్. అండ్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ I also have a great rapport with Aditya Music and Umesh ji also. He's also very, see, like Bhushan ji, Umesh ji is also such a sweet person, and he has great respect for Bhushan ji, and Bhushan ji also has great respect for Umesh ji. And in fact, Bhushan ji keeps telling me, you have a great rapport with Aditya and Aditya Music and Umesh ji. So that's what I was telling Umesh ji also the other day. So what works here is the respect. For it's not like they don't behave like they are he's one audio label from Telugu, he's one audio label for Adi Led Valke. So finally I think we are all film lovers. What will make the film reach to the people is what they're also interested, they were also interested, and finally all the mutual terms work out. And of course start cheyadam aithe nenu start chesanu, like when it's going pan India, like who else but T series is what I told them.
అంటే అంటే టీ సిరీస్ కున్న ఒక ఎక్స్పర్టీజ్ అండ్ ఇట్ క్యారీస్ అండ్ లెగసీ అది. వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు అంటే ఎట్లా ప్లేసెస్ కి తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ఏ రకంగా దీన్ని యూనో గ్లోబల్ గా దీన్ని తీసుకెళ్ళాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ రోజు మనం చూస్తే యూట్యూబ్ లో టాప్ అంటే బ్లాక్ చార్ట్ బస్టర్స్ టాప్ 100 లో మీకు ఫస్ట్, సెకండ్ అండ్ ఫోర్త్ ఈజ్ పుష్ప. ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఐ జస్ట్ లైక్ ఐఎమ్ లైక్ షాక్. అంటే ఒక 200 మిలియన్ హిందీలో ఉంటే 800 మిలియన్ దాకా ఇతర లాంగ్వేజెస్ లో కాంబినేషన్, అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 1 బిలియన్. It's like, I mean, like, what is this? I'm like, that too, during COVID, everybody is so much of వాళ్ళ లోకంలో వాళ్ళు, వాళ్ళ బాధల్లో, వాళ్ళ సమస్యల్లో, వాళ్ళ ఇష్యూస్ లో ఉంటున్నా కూడా వాళ్ళకి ఐ థింక్ దిస్ ఇస్ గివింగ్ గ్రేట్ రిలాక్సేషన్. పుష్ప సాంగ్
because it's music అదే ఆయన కూడా అంటున్నారు, ఈవెన్ when he is so stressed or pressurized also, మనకి ఎంత ప్రెషర్ ఉన్న లైఫ్ లో what gives us relief is music. So that same way, I think this COVID times, this needs more music actually to make people smile and at least enjoy. And one more thing, T series gaani Bhushan ji gurinchi gaani cheppalante inkoti entante, see, in spite of being so big, but still they give the credit to the beauty of the song. That's what he said while talking about Srivalli also. Ante first he falls in love with the music, then once he falls in love with the music, it's done, the job is done. Like, because the way he can promote it, like there are no limits to it. Yes. So but the greatness is that he always says, whatever we do, still the song has to be good, the song has to have that life. And that's a great compliment from a man like him to music. Yeah,
Bhushan ji,
so, they know the value of music.
Yeah, Bhushan ji, I mean, DSP songs actually, they were not just Pushpa, prior to Pushpa also, almost all his songs, they're so rocking songs. And Allu Arjun and DSP's combination is like crazy combination. And even now it is like it's a pan-India film, Pushpa. But prior to that, all Allu Arjun's and DSP's combination songs reached even Hindi audiences. People love their combo songs. What are those songs that you really got connected to? I mean, earlier, do you remember any of them?
I do remember there's one Top Lechipodi.
Top Lechipodi. He loves Top Lechipodi.
Okay.
I love that song. I love even Blockbuster.
That's Allu Arjun's and
that we had it actually. In Telugu also.
Okay.
So that was, and City Mar was also a very big song of.
Yes.
It was one romantic song. No? Which one was that?
Badilo Gudilo DJ.
DJ. Badilo Gudilo. You love that. He called me that.
Oh,
time.
I love that song. Even I love that song.
The DSP, I love this song. We have to do it in Hindi. He called. So I think do that as well.
Okay, Bhushan ji, when you actually listen to these songs, it has still a Telugu flavor. I mean, DSP songs, though they connect to everybody, still, he maintains that beautiful, lovely Telugu quality, that, that culture in every song. Though it is a, fast beat song or a rap song, somewhere he has that wonderful blending of, Telugu.
Melody.
Melody
miss
lovely. Yeah, he doesn't miss the melody. So, when you actually wanted to own it up and take it to the next level, what actually made you feel that, I need to pick up these songs, they need to go further? So, how did you work on those?
See, main thing is, as you rightly said, the melody, See, whenever we, as the producer and as because I love making music with music composer. I don't compose music, but I sit with the composer, means, when they make a tune or lyrics or anything, then I listen to it. The first thing whenever a song is made is the tune. You don't get the lyrics first, you get the tune first. If the tune has that kind of melody, if you can hum it, and then the lyrics come, and also that's very important. So melody is very, very important, and the melody is the way we guys, means who runs music show like us, who judges the song, this song will have this kind of value. And then obviously lyrics and the sound arrangement and the tune coming in together, and obviously the singer and everything, and the picturization, everything makes a lot of difference. So one has to decide, keeping everything, but the main thing which is the neve of it, which we call it in Hindi, which is the which is the where it is born, it is the tune. I guess whenever he is also composing, he hums or make tune on you make it on guitar, right?
Yeah, on guitar,
So
piano.
on guitar, he must be making the tune first,
Yeah,
and
true.
then it goes into lyrics, and then the director will get excited, and then he will visualize the song, and then the actor will perform in it. So it's the whole combination. And this, when I heard the Telugu music first, I didn't have the Hindi. It was released in Hindi and Telugu
Yes,
by
yes.
means another label, and
Right.
Hindi. I got into Hindi later on when they thought of taking it very big. Then I came into the picture, and when I heard the song, so my Sirivali was my favorite song.
Yeah.
Sirivali.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was that was my favorite song because it has superb melody. Today also, there are so many. If you see reels and so many places, people are humming the tune also.
Oh
If
my
you see on
God.
YouTube also, if you see that on YouTube also, many people have made instrumental and played just the tune.
Exactly. Yeah,
Somebody is playing on flute, somebody is
Yeah.
playing on guitar. So all these things are happening. So this happens when you make mind-blowing melody. So,
right.
so melody is the main thing to judge a song. And I really got excited with the songs, and the day he called me, and I hope you are happy the way we
Yes.
have
Of course.
taken it to a different level.
డిఎస్పి గారు, మీరు వన్స్ యూ నోటీస్ దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ వైరల్ అంటే ఈ పాటలు హిందీలో కూడా అసలు జనాల్ని టచ్ చేసేది. రీల్స్ అయితే నేను ఐ థింక్ 3 మిలియన్ రీల్స్ నేనైతే రీల్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ కీప్ సీయింగ్ డైలాగ్స్, హిందీ తెలుగు డైలాగ్స్, అండ్ దెన్ సాంగ్స్ లైక్ tap 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 they are coming, you just switch on the reels continuously. Only Pushpa, you can see only Pushpa and Pushpa, that's it, nothing beyond that. So what do you have to say about this? And till now, we have been in a zone where we've been enjoying the Telugu success so much, and now national level it is moving, percolating, and people are like have doing reels somewhere in West Bengal, Orissa, and I have seen the cricketers doing reels. It's like
true.
amazing. So how do you feel when you see all these, DSP garu? I mean, first time.
And of course, really, really very happy, Andy. And in fact, the subject and first vinnappude, I was one of the first guys who felt that this has to be a pan-Indian film because అందులో ఏదో ఒక మ్యాజిక్ ఉంది సుకుమార్ గారు చెప్పిన సబ్జెక్ట్ లో. అండ్ ఆల్వేస్ దిస్ ఒక స్లమ్ డాగ్ రేంజ్ నుంచి డాన్ అయ్యే స్టోరీస్ ఏదైతే ఉంటాయో, written with proper dialogue and proper screenplay and proper star cast, and it always goes places. So first vinnappudu nunchi I was very confident that this has to be a pan Indian film, but today it's much bigger than what we even imagined, and we are definitely so happy about it. And of course Hindi lo we're next level ki vellipoyindi idi, and of course thanks to Bhushan ji and T series for all the
Bhushan ji, మీరు మీ నాన్నగారు, I mean your father has done Ashiki and you've done Ashiki too, and after that Kabir Singh, there's so many wonderful films that give great music. When you actually compare all kinds of music and this particular music of DSP, what is the major difference that you've noticed? Music is universal, I understand, but still, what is it that you really love about DSP's music, especially Pushpa? What is that one thing that you really love?
See the kind of melodies again everything lands down to a good melody. Means for a composer, it's the main melody. Means whenever a producer or a film producer or a music producer like me, a music label owner, means see a talent in a music composer, the way he composes a melody. So everything lands up to a melody. Even in this, as I just told you, again I'm repeating, Sirivali melody is so humming and so charming and so good that takes you to that kind of means judgment for a song, for an album. Rest all songs are superb, but I always judge a song and a music composer and a album by the melodious song which is the engine track. Today if you see, though there is an item song by Samantha which is there, but there is Sami Sami which is again a great song, but still this is the number one song everywhere. Why? Because of the melody. And this is a long tail song. This will stay forever. And
So on a lighter note, I have to tell something. You know why "Oo Bolega" song is on the #1 list in the chartbusters? Because for the first time ever, an item song talks about the men, the attitude of men. I think everybody really loved it. You know, everyone, they were waiting for an opportunity. You know, wherein you include this kind of an element in an item song. DSP Garu, what do you have to say about this?
So the credit goes to Chandrabose garu and Sukumar garu అండి మెయిన్ గా అలాంటి ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ రావడానికి అది చెప్పిన వెంటనే నాకు కూడా చాలా చాలా సంతోషం అయింది. ఇంకా అక్కడ నుంచి కనెక్ట్ అయిపోయింది. దెన్ వి సాట్ అండ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్డ్ ఆన్ ఇట్. యాక్చువల్లీ ఏంటంటే when you have a strong mother, strong sister and strong friends, like female friends, throughout your life, then the kind of respect you have for women is totally different. Like you're a room, if you are in a room and a woman walks in, and we immediately get up and offer a seat to her and said, yeah ma'am, what do you want, and all that. So ala, that's the way we were brought up, like me and Sukumar garu gani Chandrabose garu. I think because of that, అది చెప్పిన వెంటనే అందరం కనెక్ట్ అయిపోయాం. అండ్ నా షోస్ లో కూడా when I used to do shows abroad, నేను ఇది జనానికి కూడా చెప్పేవాడిని అనమాట. I always used to say on the stage, like when there are girls dancing in short clothes or long clothes, whatever, I said, never judge them by looking at their clothes, because whatever they need to do for the act, what they're doing in it. So I always used to say, whenever you look at a woman, whenever you look at a girl, always look at her in a way she really feels happy about herself or proud of herself. Never look at a woman in a way, why the hell am I born as a girl? And no, if at all you make a girl feel that you are unfit to be a man. This is what I say.
Yes.
So we were brought up that way. And in fact, one of my shows, నేను US లో ఒకసారి అలా చెప్పినప్పుడు, there were a lot of ladies who came and met me backstage later and said, may you live longer.
Wonderful.
And they blessed me. So all that was touching, because I have a strong mother who brought us up, like like the whole story.
I know. And I think likewise, even with Bhushan ji also, it's the same. I think you lost your father at a very tender age, I think 18 or 19, if I'm not wrong. And I'm sure your mother must have really, she must have really struggled hard to make you this big today. Today, it's like Bhushan Kumar means, son of Gulshan Kumar, who is the owner of T-Series and who's brought this company to such a stage, where all the Indians look up to, such lovely music albums you're producing every day, every single day. And I'm sure it's "Oo Bolega." I also want to listen from you. How do you like the lyrics of the song? What do you think about that particular song? Because it's now figured in the top position in the entire world, and that too for the
global charts, man.
Yeah, for the 5 consecutive weeks. Yeah.
See, it's a very good thought, which means he attempted and did it. Normally, to attract people, we always means there are vulgar lyrics. Means, but this time it is the way he has done. It is the completely opposite. So it's hats off to the lyric writer. Who's the lyric writer? Chandrabose. So the lyrics given by him is very nice, and the way he has composed it, that is so. It's next level only. So this kind of thought is very noble, actually. Normally, even if you see any item songs, you have to go for vulgar lyrics to attract people.
Exactly.
This is really opposite to that, and it's a very, very nice idea to do it.
Actually, అండి నేను చంద్రబోస్ గారికి ఆ రోజు కాల్ చేశాను డిఎస్పీ గారు. The moment the song was released, once I heard it, 10 నిమిషాలు ఆయన ఫోన్ చేశారు.
From women only we got a lot of calls, girls, women, and female journalists and media people. Everybody appreciate it. Hats off to you guys, you did such a good job.
Yes,
and even if you see my other item songs also, I always make them funny. I'm very, very particular about they should not be vulgar. See, sometimes that undercover romance is inevitable in any item song, but cute ka fun ga untaga. Even my ringer or kevuke ka take any song, it is very ante whenever I compose a song, my mother, sister will under over lunch dining table మీద I play to them. Okay, so that itself gives me a judgment. When I make a song, I'll think, can I play this to my sister and my mom and all, or no? That if you have that responsibility, and most of my item songs are sung by kids, like ringa 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 ringa, kids only sing. Generally item songs, dance numbers, kids only sing. So I don't want to make a song where kids will be abandoned to sing or something like that. So I think that itself gives us a lot of responsibility.
బట్ డిఎస్పి గారు మీరు చెప్పండి, మీరు చేసిన ఈ పుష్ప సాంగ్స్ అన్నిట్లో మీకు బాగా అంటే ఐ నో యాజ్ అ మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ యూ విల్ లవ్ ఆల్ యువర్ సాంగ్స్, బట్ యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ రైట్? ఒకటి ఈ మ్యూజిక్ నాకు అంటే చాలా ఇష్టంగా చేసిన మ్యూజిక్, కష్టంగా అయినా కూడా ఇష్టపడి చేసినది, ఈ అన్ని పాటల్లో ఏది బాగా మీకు బాగా నచ్చిన పాట ఏంటి?
అంటే ఆన్సర్ మీ క్వశ్చన్ లోనే ఉంది. ఇది నాకు ఇష్టం అని చెప్పలేను బికాస్ ఐ మేడ్ ఆల్ సాంగ్స్ కాబట్టి వి ఫెల్ ఇన్ లవ్ విత్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ సాంగ్. బట్ ప్రాసెస్ గా కష్టమైన సాంగ్, ఎక్కువ టైం పట్టిన సాంగ్ అంటే దాకో దాకో మేక, బికాస్ ఇట్ వాస్ వెరీ ఫిలాసఫికల్. సో ఫస్ట్ దే రోట్ ద ఫిలాసఫీ అండ్ దెన్ ఐ థాట్ ఓకే ఇది డైలాగ్ లాగే చెప్దాం, పాటలా కాకుండా. సో ఆ డైలాగ్ లో గ్రెడేషన్ ఉండాలి, సాంగ్ షుడ్ నాట్ బి బోరింగ్, ఇట్ హస్ టు బి ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. సో దట్ టు కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ నవ్ అండ్ దెన్ వి కెప్ట్ చేంజింగ్ ద లిరిక్స్. అంటే ఇంకా ఎక్స్టెండ్ అవుతుంది వచ్చింది. సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ ఐ had to change the length of the song. So that took a lot of time. But then I mean execution wise, alage Srivalli is like one of course the day I composed I said no 5 minutes lo ayindadi. That time I said after this mana item song chesna whatever song we do, they might be blockbusters, chatbusters, but trust me Srivalli is going to be the number one which will be for a longer time. And another that exactly what Bhushan ji also said. So I love that as well. And of course who antava bolega is a total experiment with just one line. So that song has only one line tune.
I know.
That's all. It keeps on looping again. And there are only 4 notes. Ga, re, re, sa. That's it. So it's a total experiment.
I know, absolutely. I heard this so many times and I was like so much shocked and amazed also with the composition. Bhushan ji, I know you love, your favorite is Srivalli, but still, you know, if you have to talk about each song of Pushpa, you know, the Hindi versions, what do you have to say? Each and every song, you know, what do you actually like about each song? I want you to please talk about each song.
See, every song is brilliant. Even the Hindi version of
Who Bolega.
Yeah.
The Hindi version of O Ante.
Okay, Hindi version of O Anta.
Hindi version of O Anta, O Bolega. It's again in Hindi also it's doing very well. It's brilliant. Though again, my favorite Srivalli is number 1. But this is also doing very well. Even Sami is doing good. Not to that level, but not to these 2 level, because it is more towards, I guess, to the South language audience, Tollywood audience, because of the word Sami and all.
Word also.
Whereas if you compare it to Srivalli and U Bolega, it's more for pan India level also. And means then you go next to the I really love the theme track, which is the
Dako.
Jago. That is Jago and plus
A Bidda.
I really like the kind of sound and composition, everything is there. Again, the lyrics are more to giving the presentation of the character.
Yeah.
So it has not to that level just for the audio of it, but the sound designing and all is again brilliant. Even of Dako is superb.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a wholesome album. Means it has 5 songs and it's a great wholesome album. And but yes, these three songs
are your favorite.
Are my favorite, and they are doing the number wise also. Whether it's on streaming platform or YouTube or anywhere, these 3 songs are doing superbly. It's superb. I mean, they're doing very, very well in terms of numbers.
Bhushan ji, I have a question for you. In all these years, see, you're so much into music company, your producer, you've loved music. I want you to hear a song from you. I want you to sing one song also now. You have to sing at least 2 lines, because Pushpa has broken all the records, and I want to listen to one song from Bhushan ji's voice, you know. What do you say, DSP garu? Meer emantaru?
Yes, of course, I am ready for it.
He was teaching me a song in Telugu actually.
Okay, you sing the Telugu one only.
Yeah, Indak even in the elevator he was humming Srivalli.
Oh, okay.
So, he just sings to himself, I think.
You sing, I'll hum it.
Okay.
We'll sing the Hindi version.
Okay. Anything is fine.
Teri jhalak asharfi Srivalli naina madak barfi.
No, Bhushan ji, I want you to sing one line of Telugu, please. You know, for Telugu audience, you have to sing
Okay. I'll teach
Simple
Telugu
wala batao.
Srivalli.
Yeah, మీరు ఒక లైన్ పాడి ఆయనకు పాడిపించండి ప్లీజ్.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chupe. It's a very easy. Chupe.
Chupe.
So you're not singing. Chupe.
Chupe.
Bangaramayane.
Chupe Bangaramayane.
Wow. Srivalli.
Srivalli.
Mate Manikyamayane.
This is very tough.
It's a very easy. Mate Manikyam.
Anyways, that was
He's
wonderful.
just saying that he can actually.
Yeah, Bhushanji, you know what? What I actually feel is, you know, we've grown listening to T series, you know, the albums, the lovely songs that, you know, your company has produced, and today we see our own Pushpa being a part of T series, you know, and you know, direct songs. It's like a kind of pride for all of us, you know. We treat it as an honor also, and I'm sure DSP also agrees with me.
Yes,
Kada,
of course.
it's a great thing that, you know. And today, when you see the numbers, what do you think, Bhushanji? What do you actually feel, you know? And coming days to come, what do you actually think, you know, where is this going? Where is this going? How far it will go?
Yeah, I've seen numbers in the past for many Hindi films and everything. But I'm very happy for Pushpa because it is, first of all, it is DSP's songs in Hindi, and it's doing, for the first time, it is doing so well in Hindi. And numbers, I think it will go long way. It will be in long tail, and it will keep on happening, I guess, for a longer period of time. Especially again, you will be saying I'm obsessed with this song, but I am actually
Srivalli.
so especially the Srivalli. Especially the Srivalli song will go to very big numbers, and I think it will cross 500-600 million views very soon. The way it is going, and even on the streaming platforms, the OTT platforms, the numbers are also doing very well. And since as our entire team is onto the film, see, for any music you have to, you know, it's like food. You have to serve to people.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy the way my team has, you know, served to the entire world the songs on all platforms and everywhere. Because see, any good work, it's not a good work, it will reach everywhere all over. You have to push it. You have to have that kind of, you know, belief in that product. So that's what I have in these songs, and that's why the numbers are showing up. Obviously, the first main thing is again the melody and the composition and the song, the way it is made, the way the director Kumar has shot the songs, and the choreographer, the actors, the way the Allu Arjun has performed on it, the way he has danced on it. So everything put together, and the entire cast and crew of the film has worked really hard on it, and the songs will definitely go the long way.
Yeah. So, you know, our DSP sir was already an unofficial pan-India music director. Now he's an official pan-India music director. So when are you collaborating with him for a direct Hindi film? So we want to see that also one day.
We are doing a lot of things together. As I told, means we are doing singles. We are doing his single where he'll be singing and composing in Hindi, Telugu, all languages again, and we'll be doing Bollywood music together. We'll be doing Tollywood music together. We'll be doing many things in 2022. You will see many things coming between our combination.
Wow, this is a big wow. DSP Garu, we are so proud of you as ever. And you know, we've been hearing to your song so much. Now we'll hear more and more Hindi numbers also. Wonderful. Thank you so much for this lovely interview. DSP Garu, one last word and one last line from you.
Okay, first of all, thank you. I want to thank each and everyone from every nook and corner of India, because it's not an easy thing, you know. Okay, audio, everyone is calling and telling me that okay movie nunchi 5 languages lo ochina okay album ila hit outam, trending outam, they have never seen before any. So thanks to that love. So I'll repeat that in English because we are addressing the whole India right now.
Yes.
So everybody's calling me and saying that, you know, the same album from one movie, you know, rocking and trending in all languages has not happened before. So is that so? So I'm really very happy, and thanks to each and every one of you for making this happen. Thank you. And thank you, Bhushanji, and thank you, T-Series. Let's rock more.
So to end this, you know, My favorites are also all the songs, but still my favorite has always even been DSP's BGMs. I just love his BGMs, you know, I just love his background score. I just love whatever DSP sir does, because he is
Thank you.
fantastic.
And
He
of course,
is,
everyone, and thanks to all those people who are calling me for the background score of
yes,
Pushpa.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I love background
Bollywood,
score.
I got so many calls saying background score, background score, background score. Like how they talk about songs, they're calling and talking about background scores. I'm really happy about that.
Oh, that's amazing. Especially, you know, the end, the last climax background score, the last 5 minutes is like amazing. DSP garu, nijanga. Chala baundi.
Thank you. Thank you,
Cinema
sir.
Brahmandam, Paatalu Atyadbhutam, and background score Inka Atyadbhutam. Anyway,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Wish you a
Thank you.
very happy new year. I'm sorry, I should have told it in the beginning itself. That's
Happy
fine.
New Year,
Please
happy Pongal,
stay
Sankranti.
safe, take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Thank you.